Zach Sang and the gang.
Zach Sang and the gang, hanging out backstage right now with Demi Lovato. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
We'll do that
Yeah,
again.
you want to start again?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I love the hair.
Thank you.
Dude, it's awesome.
Thanks.
Tell me about the inspiration behind it. It's good.
I was just talking with somebody the night before about what should I do after tour? Because every time I do a tour or TV show or whatever, I always want to change my hair for the next phase of my year or whatever. So he was like, you should shave half of it. And then I got too excited and I just did it the next day.
It looks good. Did you do it yourself?
I cut it myself.
Okay.
But I didn't shave it myself.
This is an awesome look.
Thanks.
And the pink is sweet.
Thanks.
What was behind the pink? Anything in particular?
I got tired of the blue.
Yeah. It's awesome. Dude,
Thanks.
kicks ass, man.
Thanks.
And life's good. How's tour?
Life's amazing. I'm excited. Tour is incredible. I have so much fun on these shows. It's unlike any other tour that I've done.
I was watching Soundcheck a little bit. Kick ass.
Thanks.
How do you do it night after night? Is there do you ever get tired, or is it like that one thing when you go out there, you see the crowd and you start again?
I definitely get tired. Some days it's hard to get fully dressed and warmed up when I'm so exhausted and I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? Because I want to put on a good show for everyone out there. But once I get out there, even if my voice is tired, I had the flu in the beginning of the tour. It just, no matter what you're feeling, it's like you just get so excited when you see the look in people's faces and their eyes, and they're excited, and they don't care if you sound like shit. You know, they're just here to see you.
They're here to see you.
Yeah. So
how amazing is that? Because I was out there in the lounge, VIP lounge, where all the kids were. Everybody looked so excited. They hadn't even seen you yet. They were just in the lobby. They were so excited. Does that ever get old?
No.
Right?
It doesn't. No,
you impact people's lives like that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's wild to me too. I don't know. I mean, not that I don't know why, but I don't know how. You know.
Yeah.
I've been outspoken about things that I've gone through, but I don't know how people have, I don't know, been so inspired.
It's insane. Do you ever look back, right, and see where you started, and and just think about where you are now, that you can go out there and kick ass in front of tens of thousands of people?
Yeah.
Insane.
I looked out into the audience today, and I was like, I remember going on tour with the Jonas Brothers before I was touring with them. I remember going on tour with them and seeing their venues during their sound check before they had sound check party or anything like that. And I remember looking out and thinking, how many seats is that? And someone was like 15,000. I was like, wow, I want that one day. And fast forward 6 years later, here I am, and Nick is this playing before the show or after?
It's gonna go after, but is he gonna play with you?
Yeah, Nick is gonna play with me tonight, so it's a surprise. So it's it's really surreal.
That's full circle.
Yeah, and Kevin was here earlier today, and I was talking to him about it, and he was just like, how incredible is it that things have come full circle? And I just was like, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. What's the craziest thing you've experienced so far on this journey of just fame? Literally from looking out and to seeing an empty stadium to filling it yourself. Single-handedly filling it yourself. That's wild. Craziest thing.
Well, I haven't filled stadiums myself.
I mean,
so
this is insane.
But you know what? One day I'll get there. I'm not giving up. So one day it'll be amazing.
Is that one of the main goals? What else is on that list of goals?
Yeah, I mean, I have so many goals, not just with music. I want to put my foot in a little bit of everything. I want to direct. I want to write. I want to produce. I have my own production company.
Yeah.
And there's so many things that I want to continue to do, not just with music, but with music, obviously, I want to accomplish as much as I can, as much as I deserve.
You want to produce TV shows, movies? What are you thinking? Music? I mean, obviously music, but
I think my first thing I would do a documentary.
That's awesome. On what?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to give it away.
how I'm starting to get into production, like of TV shows and stuff like that. Is
Yeah.
The journey is so fascinating to me, especially like reality shows or
pretty
documentary
crazy.
series.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And there's so many untapped stories out there
Yeah.
that deserve some light.
Yeah, and I if I were to produce reality shows, obviously it would be stuff with substance.
Yeah.
Not a bunch of housewives.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No Jersey Shore or anything like that.
No.
But I think that's the most important thing is to, produce stuff that is also entertaining. It's entertaining, captivating, but it also educates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if it was something simple with not like an educational purpose, I want it to be fun and fresh, and so we'll see.
Insane. And what's next for music? I mean, Neon Lights is killing it. I play it all the time.
Amazing, thank you.
Dude, I remember getting the email from David Pearl and Tony Smith, and they go, "Here's our 2 choices for the single. What do you think?" And I'm like, "You have 2 incredible choices here." And I chose Neon Lights, but I was just like, "This is gonna kick ass."
Thank you. Well, fingers crossed. I'm really hoping that it takes off, and
Yeah.
it's been growing, and so
It's doing so well.
So I'm really excited about that.
Do you remember the first time you heard your song on the radio?
Yes. Well,
When
one
was
time,
it?
It was one time when I was 15. I heard a song that I did. That's How You Know. It was on Radio Disney.
Okay.
So that one was like, oh my God, cool. But it was AM radio, so it was all fuzzy and I couldn't hear shit. But then, like, later on, the first time I heard my song on the radio was I was in Miami and I heard Skyscraper and I was like, oh my God, that's so amazing.
I love that song.
Thanks.
That song is so great. Do you think another ballad, a ballad for the single is in the horizon?
I don't know what's in the horizon, actually. I couldn't tell you if it is or isn't. But hopefully.
Do you still play the music thing day by day because it goes based on, daily inspirations? Is that how it works for you?
Kind of. I just kind of take my life day by day. So, and then with that comes music and my musical choices.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Demi Lovato, I wish I could talk to you more, but I see a sign coming from the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
Dude,
sorry. I
you're
gotta
awesome.
save my voice.
I know you do. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.